What's up, guys? Well, as you can see, or can't see, whichever, engine's in the truck. Didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. We got the engine over here thrown in like less than 2 hours. Didn't even unbolt the Pro Charger. We just kind of gently laid everything over. Then I spent the next like 5 hours half-ass working on this. Dad was over here helping me out. And like the transmission's bolted up, or mostly bolted up anyway. It's got like all the bottom half of the bolts, but you can actually reach the top from up top since there's no intake. So I'm gonna get those in, start hooking up ground wires and shit like that for the Holly and the current performance harness. And then hopefully by the end of tonight, I'm actually going to time lapse this, so I apologize that this is a shitty quality, but it is what it is. But you know, you guys, I'm hoping by the end of the night, basically headers will be on, lift plate off, starter on. I'm not going to hook the torque converter up yet because I want to start it in case I have to pull it or something, you know. I mean, God forbid, I hope not. But, you know, if it happens, well, it's my luck. So, tomorrow being Friday, I want to be able to come home, finish putting whatever together, whether it be fuel lines, anything else. Start it, hear it idle, you know, get everything kind of going. I don't even care if the Pro Charger piping's on yet, because that's only going to take, you know, 30 minutes or so. But if I can just hear it running, you know, I feel like I'll be leaps and bounds ahead, you know. It's going to start getting cold here soon. All-wheel drive is really nice in the winter. So anyway, enough talking. I'm actually going to work, so probably for a while. Well, it might not be that long, but I just got some stuff up top to do, so you'll probably just see the back of my sweatshirt, stuff like that. It is what it is. But, yeah, let's get started, I guess. Alright guys, I know that was excruciatingly painful. But yeah, so headers are kinda in. I can't find half my studs and some of them are stripped. But they're at least in place. Lift plate's off, as you've seen. Might have been the only thing you guys could see, but lift plate's off. Everything's hooked up. So tomorrow I'll be able to start putting the intake on, hook up flex fuel sensor, or at least get it in line. Probably I got everything to wire it and everything like that, but what else? I didn't put the starter in yet. I left my header gaskets down at the shop, so I had to run back and get those. So that took a little bit of time. I had a phone call while I was out, so it took even more time. But you know, it's kind of looking like tomorrow this thing could fire up. You know, headers are in place. Got the wideband O2 in for the Holly in the driver's side header. The passenger side of header is going to get the AEM wideband gauge or sensor. But for the moment, kind of as like a double check, I'm going to leave them in the same bank and see how far off they are from one another. Kind of get a baseline that way. I know if I'm tuning the Holly to 12 whatever, 12.0 to 1 air fuel, and or even at idle, you know, 14.7 at idle, and the AEM's reading way off, then at least I know I need to adjust it, or at least I know to look whichever way, however far off they are from each other. So a little bit of guessing, checking and stuff, and like I say, hopefully intake on tomorrow. Finish putting the header bolts in, hook the starter up, fuel system hooked up, and then it can start. Don't need coolant for all that stuff, so not for just a real quick start anyway. Yeah, so this thing should be making some noises tomorrow. It's gonna be loud, but I'll try to get it recorded and everything for the first fire up. Whether or not you guys can hear it, it'll be a different story, but you know. Yeah, that's it for the moment. I'm gonna go inside and relax for a little bit. I was out till midnight last night, so who knows?